Hello. Hello. Okay. Let me know if it's fine. If you can hear me, the music is fine. Okay, let me just, I want to delete this one, but no, why? Not single instance. Okay, I think that was missing. So I will show you what I was doing. So for example, here you can pick up the bucket and then left button is kind of equipping on the left hand and this is the right hand. So I just come here and then right button is going here and click and then coming back to inventory. So I can just put things there, and I was also creating for here this hole, and then I can put, let's say, on the right hand, and then I can try. Okay, let's remove first. So when you try to plant, for example, it says you don't have in your hands. So let's put in my hand and then try to plant, and then okay, it's you don't have any seeds. So the thing is, you need to have them in your hands. And for example, this one is small one, also like you don't have any bucket. Okay, so I will put this bucket in my hand and then I can just fill the bucket. So this is empty, filling them, this is full, and then I can just, let's say, drop in some place where I be able to do that. So I can just move the water from one place to another place having a bucket in my hand. And the same with the tools for working. This is planting, and let's say that, okay, let's plant one of them. Okay, and then I will do exactly the same, but I will remove this, do not have in my hands. So try to work farming, and say, of course you don't have this in your hand, so I need to have something in my hands to work with, which is giving you the option to have different tools and then using one better or another one, so you can choose which one are you using and then doing the action with such kind of things. So okay, you can work now because you have this. And I was doing, for example, for this one, for this is you have 2 of them, which means you have already 2 buckets there, and then you can put together or just store 10 of them. And I was doing the same for most of the things, so let's go to this one. I was adding some of these 5 of them, so if I drop here I will have 6 and my bucket is empty. So that's the way to drop again, and then I can go to another place. I was just putting some of them on the map, so you can drop here or maybe fill the one that you want if you are walking. And also I was just going to the well, having kind of different things. For example, here you can drop, you can fill, and you don't have any number there, so there's no limit for filling your buckets as many times as you want or you need. And the thing is, you fill here and then you need to go home to drop this again, and then coming back and then fill again, and so on. So you can keep some water close to home or maybe close to the bakehouse that you need for crafting. So there is one thing that you need. So that's how the system is working. So you fill from them places and then it's just dropping in other places and so on. And I have some of them, I think here, yeah, here is another one, so you can drop here also. So initially you have some water around that you can use, but if it's finishing you need to go to the well. Also initially you don't have any bucket, so it's not possible for you to do anything without any bucket. And exactly the same for, let's remove this. Well, no, not this one, this is not yours, but you cannot work in some places you don't have any tools. So one of the first things that you need to find is buying a bucket or taking from some place bucket, and also taking some tools that you can start working on. And they say there are some maybe too much expensive, so you cannot buy initially, and then you need to do some jobs to bring some money. And one of the things that you can do is going to the forest, or just going to some places like this one that we were working with resource areas. So let's say here, let's go to the some areas here on the right, and then on the left there are a few of them also in the forest. So just walking you could find, I hope so I can find something because it's just random, but well, not so lucky this time. Okay, so I can pick up wood here or even stones. So I have in my inventory stone and wood, and after that I could go to the market and then selling some of them. So I will just take some money from some task, which is not a lot of money initially. Like okay, selling wood is 2 coins and stone is just only 1 coin. Okay, but just how you can start earning money if you don't have anything like tools or bucket or anything. So this is like one of the way to earn money with your bare hands. So that's what I was doing right now. This guy here, I think, what is this guy? Okay, this guy will give you the option to bring him some wood, and then it's paying you for this job. So you can, let's say, sell, or you can bring here, this one will be for example wood that you have, or could be also like stones or water or any other thing that you want to bring them. So you can start working, helping people to earn some money, and after that you have some money you can buy some tools and then so on. So initially it's not so easy to start having everything. And for example, as I say that this is the first house that you will have in the game, then the small one here, this one. So you don't have being home garden, you need to help people. To help people you need to find them and agree with them about some money or taking some part of the harvest that you are cropping or something, and then that's the way. And for example, planting, you need seeds, and seeds are also expensive that you don't have. Well, you have a few things in the game. I was just adding for all those place storage that it's easy for me to testing. For example, here I will add right now at least 20, so I need wood here because this guy will be asking me 20 of them. So let's say I will put here, I will have this and I can test it. So you can find some resources around the map right now because it's just for testing, but later you don't have any of them, so you need to start doing things and earning money and so on. Yeah, you don't have even the place to plant seeds, and then you cannot farm there and then harvest them and then earning some food that you can sell and so on. The first step means you have nothing and then start not earning much money. So right now I was doing this guy. The conversation for this guy was, let me show you, something like okay, I need some money, maybe I can do some job, or I have some good I could sell you already. So this guy is saying okay, and then I was just checking how much do you have, and in that case if you have more than 20 it says okay, I will buy you, and I will give you 5 coins, and if not, let's say I need at least 20, okay, but in case that you have, it's asking you if you agree or not. Okay, if you are not, you disagree, is okay, end of conversation, but you say yes, I agree. I was doing right now this one, like the inventory, finding what's good and removing 20 of them, but earning 5 coins in your pocket. So it's just, and then this guy say okay, thank you, bring me more if you want, and then end of conversation right now. So this is one of the branches, and then I will continue with oh wait, I'm missing here this one. Okay, oops. And then the another branch is this one. So that's the case of you don't have enough. So after this conversation you will come okay, nothing, that's the end also. Okay, and then I have another branch here, like I need some money, do I have any job to do, and then this guy will say okay, oops. Okay, so in this node this NPC will explain what's the, let's say, the task that you need to do to earn some money. Okay, and that's also end, because I don't really want to have a lot of dialogue without any sense, like okay, that's the sentence that you need to know and that's all. So that's all, and then I need 6, 6, 6, 6, 7. Event. This is 7, and here we will have no, this will be node. Okay, let's check the conversation right now. Okay, this is one of the branches. Okay, let's checking that we don't have 20. Let's take 20 of them. Okay, so let's try again. Okay, let's check first that we have 100 here and 24, and then yes, I agree, and then I should have 105 and then 4 here. So yeah, that's working as expected. The only thing is here the conversation, just this phrase, could you bring me wood? Okay, so now we have kind of side task that is not really a mission, but there is one option that you can do for earning some money. So let's make some plan for this guy. So that's the word conversation, the notes that we need, the dialogue, and then the execute plan. So this guy should go, for example, what can he do? Okay, go to this bench, sit there, wake up, go inside. Okay, this bench, set 14. Okay. Okay. Go to location. Let's see if this guy is going there. No. What is happening? The rest maybe. This is reset. Aha, here. Farming house here. Okay, and this one executing the plan. Let me see also here. Let's reset. What is doing? Home garden. I don't need this. Hello. I'm working right now on new NPC plans. Let me delete. In fact, I don't need this. So delete. Okay. I did a new guy with a kind of side mission that is just asking for some wood so you can bring, as I was just showing you yesterday, that you can pick up some wood from the forest so you can bring this wood to this guy and this guy will give you some money. And now I'm just doing that this guy should move. Why are you moving? So this guy should move to this seat and then sit there and then maybe going inside and so on. So this one is here, is defined already. And what's happening? Go to location, why not? Okay. Farming house for helper. Okay. I know what the problem is. Sub level. And there is one guy here that is not okay. Okay, let me select it so I could, yeah, reference for. I have a list of NPCs that are being reset when the, let's say, the level is resetting. For example, if you are loading a game or starting the game, so it's just resetting all the NPCs, like for example putting in the initial place and resetting some values that you will have maybe after some conversation. I have the same with the buildings, all the buildings that need to be reset to some state, like closing, locking doors or things like that. So yeah, now it's fine. Let's see if this guy is resetting there. Okay, so it's going there, means yeah, resume. Okay, this guy should go there. Yeah, there are bad animations, but anyway, this guy is sitting there. Okay, so let's say that it's sitting there, yeah, 3 minutes. And after that this guy should go home. So let's take this one is house. Farmer 4. We will assign this to guy house farmer 4. Okay. So let's do that. After sitting here, he's going inside. So the thing that needs to do is go to location. So yeah, that's exactly what we need. So it's going home and then it's rotating to the door that we need and whoops. Oh really? Look, I was just trying to have my just the path for this one, but for some reason it's not working. I don't know. I can show you right now what the problem is. I don't know exactly what the problem is. I was just checking all the forums and everything, and the problem is that not showing the screen or even red or something like that. So I will show you right now. Wait a moment, let's say 3 seconds here and we will check if this guy is going. Maybe the problem for me is using streaming levels. For some reason it's really not working. I was just reading about to put in the main level, but in that case I don't have the terrain because the terrain is going with the levels. So let me see if this guy is going there. Okay, and then should go inside. Okay, perfect. Oops, since the guy is crossing to the other one. Okay, let me show you what the problem is, because I would like to have at least for just walking. I don't need to define where to go forward and then on the left and then rotating and everything. So it's just calculating the place for being. So for example here, let's say that I want to put here it's a mode, and then here I need this volume. I don't remember what's the name of this volume. Navmesh mount volume. Okay. So as you can see, this is nothing happening. That should be maybe green or something. So I will make this one bigger. I think the scale for this, yeah, this is okay, 500. Also need to check that that I'm showing this one like build paths, okay, and then need to check, be sure that you are showing here the paths. So this is navigation, can you see? So it's like, okay, nothing happens, and this one here in the same level with the terrain is the same level, but as you can see there is nothing about green, blue or anything, and there is not even here like any problem with this. There's nothing about this, so just I don't have any green saying where my levels are. And then need to have, for example, I don't know, this one is static, so it has static, and I have my terrain here. My terrain here is used for navigation here, as you can see. But anyway, I don't have any green area where to see that this is working. So that's the problem. That bounds. What is bound? Okay. So nothing. There is no area for me to calculate the path or anything. So I don't know how to do that. How to make this one green, as you can see where the others are the ones that walk. So there is no way for me to find how to do that. The problem is this level should be loaded already with blueprints. But anyway, I was just checking like permanent level. I was adding in this persistent level also, and yeah, it's not working for me. It's just not working. So for example here, let's say always loaded. Okay, fine, and then I will move this one to the persistent level. Let me wait. Okay, so this one I will move to persistent level. So this one is in the persistent level, but anyway, nothing. Recalculate the paths, nothing happens. This P for navigation, yes, no, nothing. Anyway, I cannot do that. I cannot just make this green for some reason, even if it's not red or green or anything. There's no problem at all. I don't know what the problem is. I really don't know what the problem is, but it's not working. It's just not working for me. Block all or no collision and nothing. Nothing. So yeah, maybe if I start a new project, completely new project, something, I could check what I'm missing, but I really don't know what I'm missing. I mean, all the things are there, but yeah, but it's nothing. It's not working. I don't really know what the problem is. I can make just much bigger, just in case it's so small for the details or something. Nothing. There's no green for me. Nothing. It's not working. So I just give up. doing mine until I can find maybe a way to do this or solve this one. I am not sure if maybe that's the problem with the I don't know, a bug or something, but it's not working for me. And even I don't have any problem here, and I don't have any red one, and yeah, nothing. So just playing like nothing new, and you don't have any path for this one. So I really don't know what the problem is, but I don't have this, and I cannot use at the moment. I cannot use that. I really don't know. Yeah. So that's why just ignoring this for some time until I can find a way. And also you have this nav modifier, but anyway, if I don't have this, it makes no sense for me. So let's say this one, which is persistent level, it's just in the middle of what is this? Okay, just put there to be easier to use. So as you can see, there is nothing. Let's say we'll paths again. There is no red, no green, nothing. So I just ignore them at the moment until I can find where the problem is. Really don't know. Now find a default obstacle. Yeah, I have this one. I mean, you can see there's nothing happening. It's already there. So if I press, nothing happens. Yeah. Nothing. That was the main thing for the forums, that people say you need to prepare. Yeah. I'm doing. Nothing happens. Nothing showing. I have both of them right now. I was just adding right now navmesh mounts, which is big one. As you can see, this is a big one, and I was just adding a new one for testing this one. What I want to have is just navmesh, so I can just calculate, or just saying the NPCs to go through some point, and then it's calculating the path. So that's the only thing that I need. Just putting, for example, let's say this is this square for this guy, and then it's finding the path from this one to this one, and not just going right and then this way. And I don't need to do like move forward, turn left 90 degrees, and then move forward and then turn right, and so on. So I would like to have this one that is just calculating, taking care about all the obstacles and the static things, because this one is an actor, which is fine, okay, but this is static, this is also static, all of them, so should be enough. Or I can just define like this one, defining what is blocking you. What I would like to see is red or green or something, but there's nothing. So there's not even a bar, not even having here like a warning, nothing, but it's not green and not red, and I cannot showing this one, rebuilding, and then putting them in the persistent level, and then putting them in the side level. For example, in that case, as I say, like this is always loaded, so it's not like streaming level. But anyway, this is blueprint, okay, and then I will move this one to the level, to the same level where the terrain is. But the only thing that I didn't try is to put in the terrain in my persistent level, but I didn't want to have this because it's just for the level, so it makes no sense to have all the terrains in the persistent level. This is the main thing. So I will move this one to this level, okay, and I will put this one also to the level, okay. So both of them are the same level like this, and then it's like streaming the level, and yeah, nothing happens. There's nothing. I will build paths, and then I will show in here yes and no. Nothing happens. Nothing. Yeah, so there's not much to do. Is you don't have any warning bug here. Nothing. I really don't know what the problem is. What is this? What package? I don't know what is this. Package. Nothing. So I was just trying a few things like this, like moving from the levels, and then it's blueprint level, and then it's persistent level, and then putting in the persistent level, and I put in both of them. Nothing is working for me. It's not even red, like saying you have any problem or something. Nothing. It's just not showing. And the terrain, I was just having this one, like, okay, this is for used for navigation. Yeah. So yeah, this is used for navigation. Nothing. And I don't have anything special, I think. Yes. Yeah. So that's default for the terrain, and this is a real terrain. It's not I'm using my custom mesh for as terrain or something like that. But anyway, because for example, in case that it's not using the terrain, you will have here this one. This is just a box. So if you saw this player collision, you can see it's a box, as you can see. So all of them. So I should have at least here on the top the green one over the static meshes that they have, and this is default collision presses, so there's nothing. I mean, I can maybe block all of them. Let's say, okay, this is block all of them. Nothing. It's not green. Nothing. So even if the terrain is not working, which could be maybe for some reason not working, or I could understand like they're being loading, not loading or something like that. But anyway, it's not working for even everything I was just trying. It's not working. So let's put again, for example, this one. This is the big one in the persistent level. We'll put this one also in the persistent level, and then I will put this one in the persistent level anyway, to be all of them in the same one. Okay, I will just save and restart, not a problem. So I was adding all of them in the same level, and this is static mesh with default everything. So let's save all of them are in the persistent level, so even if the terrain is not working, it's fine, but this one, this small box, should work if it's not so small or something like that. So okay, exiting and restarting again when it's just removing from RAM. Okay, but I was trying most of those things that's not working, so I hope it's working now. But yeah, nothing is. I was expecting maybe a half bug or something, like is it not working, or I don't know, you are missing something, or there's a bug in your level or anything like that. Having even this red color, but it's nothing. It's not red, it's not green. Pressing P is doing nothing. Rebuilding the parts, nothing. Moving from different levels, streaming level, persistent levels, moving all of them together, collisions, nothing. The thing is, not having even a bug. I understand that I can maybe doing something not well, but it says nothing, and yeah, it's not working. I hope so. So at the moment I was just giving up, leaving it, and in some cases that, for example, as you are doing now, people helping me or explaining me what I could be doing not properly, or I was just missing something to do. Yeah, because I was spending a few time and even reading the forums, people having a problem or something, they forgot to show with this P for navigation, but it's not my case, and there's not much that I can do really. And I don't have any problem with blueprints, or I don't have, like some people, they are complaining that things are not working, but they have like 100 warnings or errors when they are trying to packing. And I'm packaging my game and I don't have even one single warning, so since there's not a problem for that. And I was just doing from the version 14, so it's like 3 times moving the version, and everything is working fine. So could be that I don't have something well done in my level. Well, as you can see, there is nothing really. Nothing, no changes, it's not working. No, nothing. Just in case, no, nothing. Just ignoring me, not working, and that's all. Do you have any other idea? Because I don't have, really. I don't have. And could be like recreating and creating again, and yeah, I was doing right now. It's not working. Not working at all. Let's move this one and then recreate for some reason. Nothing. Yeah. Not working. No idea what I'm missing, or maybe there is something that is broken in my project. I really don't know. This navmesh volume, you mean this one? I was adding right now in the persistent level. This navmesh, this modifier volume is also in the persistent level to avoid for, yeah. Okay. So they have something special, I don't know, like collision preset, but I don't think so. I never use, so nothing. Nothing happens. Really. Nothing. So that's why I don't know what the problem is. Maybe missing some special collision I need to define, or maybe the objects need to have special collision, but they are just static misses with default, that they are just blocking, let's say, everything, but I can just change them. Nothing. No, as I say, like right now, it is the persistent level, but let's say for example this one, this is the one that I have the terrain, okay, and I will make this one always loaded, okay, so this one is already kind of persistent level, okay, and I will move all of them to this level, all the one that we are trying to do, okay. And then I will move this mesh volume to the terrain, and then this not modified to the level. Okay, so all of them are right now in the level, in the same level, which is always loaded, so it's kind of a persistent level, but nothing happens. I was just also trying this one, just in case that people is saying like you need to be in the same level. But anyway, not only the collision for the terrain, but also this one is just static mesh that should have also some platform over this, having terrain or not, because maybe I don't want to have a terrain but only about meshes. In that case I need to have for collisions simulation overlaps, and this one also to have in the same level, but means nothing. So it's no green nor red, nothing. And now both of them are in the same level, so nothing. So I really don't have much ideas about how to solve this one. I was just trying almost everything that I was thinking could be, like having the same level, not having the same level. The only thing that I didn't try is putting my terrain in the persistent level and on the top, because that is not the way that I want to do. I mean, I want to have maybe there's something here, I really don't know. Okay, and then I need to go to navigation. Here is navigation system, navigation mesh. Yeah, this is both of them. I didn't change any of this option, but maybe I need to change something, I really don't know. So all of them are default values, I didn't change any of them. And maybe it should be dynamic, because I have using well, it's on load and I was just already loading and so on, but let's say dynamic, just in case. Gosh. Nothing. If something is moving, nothing. Do you want to see some specific option here? There's 100 of them. Yeah, I have this one, but it's nothing. Nothing. Just not working. Do you have any other ideas, or maybe do you want to change some value? I didn't change anything. I mean, all of them are default values, should be fine. Just for default navigation, in case that after that I can of course change things, like if it's not working as I was expecting or I want to have, but by default should be working almost everything. And this is the first person template I think that I was using initially, so there's nothing special there. So initially we have value of 2, let's put as 1, change things, means nothing. Nothing. I really don't know what more to do, because it's just everything by default. I didn't change anybody or trying to do something fancy or anything. Just okay, I want to have like a basic, and then we'll see how it works, and then what can I do, and then I'm changing things and so on. I don't have even any class for managing the navigation or kind of specific controller for NPCs or anything. Just default first person character from Blueprint template class. So there's nothing that I was doing or changing. So I really don't know what the problem is. And I don't have any specific player class or anything like that. So just everything are as default, except of course my game instant class, but just for extending this one. So select pawn class, it's just everything is by default. Also this one I didn't change even the game mode or anything. Like there's nothing strange in my game like should be the reason to not working well, but in that case I was expecting to have at least even a warning or just bug or just a red one and so on, but there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. Just ignore, no bugs, and then moving from persistent level, no persistent level, moving to between levels, and so nothing happens. The only thing that could be, as I said, like moving this terrain to the persistent level, but even configuring this one like always load is exactly the same, so should work. There's no reason to be not working. So I really don't know. What should be, what's wrong with this, what should I change. I have static messes, I have terrain, default terrain. I didn't change anything for, like for example, the collision for the terrain. So it's just default everything. I mean, this is my material, but it's nothing more. So it's no values that we didn't change it. This, and you see that's like everything that default value. Everything has default value in my terrain. So should work, but it's not working. Yeah. And also this one I was just adding right now with not any change. So yeah, I really don't know what to do because it's just everything is default. Changing the size only, that means nothing. What is the default value for this one? Nothing. Okay, nothing. Anyway, thank you so much. I hope that we can find the next time. I will try a few things more, but I don't see anything. So you say you are planning to stream later? I don't remember you say here, like in the afternoon or something. Please tell me how many hours, because maybe we don't have the same time zone. AM. And you are planning to streaming. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, definitely. You should be. Take some rest. Okay, I will stop here the streaming, and I will try a few things, and yeah, if I can solve this one, I will tell you later, or I will just write you a private message. I don't know what to do. Okay, thank you very much for people trying to help. Chocoplane, see you later. Dev, I hope that seeing your streaming and maybe I can find what's different from your project and mine. And hope to see you all of around. Okay, thank you for helping me. See you. Bye guys.